All right, I'll start off. Antonio Baez with AB Boxing News, and I'm here with Carlos the Solution Morales. Carlos, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Thanks for having me.
no problem, no problem. Carlos, February 14 is the big day. You're in the ring with a great fighter, Jorge Linares. How did the fight come about?
Well, he's I guess he's co-signed with Golden Boy and Taken. I'm a Golden Boy fighter, so they offered me the fight. I said, absolutely, I'll definitely love to fight Jorge Linares.
Okay, so we're a few weeks away, from the fight. Tell us about what your coach has you going through and the preparation.
Well, the preparation is the same. I always train hard, discipline and training. But there's some slightly stuff that we have to adjust due to Jorge Linares' speed and power, and that's pretty much the stuff that we were focusing on and trying to get our speed fast to be a little bit faster and get a little stronger.
Okay, as far as your resume, you've been in the ring with some top quality fighters in your past. Tell us how you would use that experience, going into February 14th fighting Linares.
Well, I'm a true warrior. I'm a true fighter. I fight anybody. I'm not there to pick and choose. I mean, I'm learning as we go. I didn't have a lot of amateur fights, but I know Jorge Linares is a tough fighter. He's been world champion in 3 different weight classes. But it's definitely a learning experience for me, regardless of the outcome at the end.
Okay, so I agree. Now Linares has fought, obviously Lomachenko. He's fought other guys as well. A part of his resume, obviously. But you've been in the ring, like I said before. You've been in the ring with Ryan Garcia, obviously a good fighter. You've been in the ring with Alvarado. You've been in the ring with Alberto Machado. When you look back, going into those fights, and now this is really a big fight for you as far as your career to get back to the fighting for a world championship. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, on my losses, like you just named them, been with fighters who eventually became world champions after they beat me. I mean, it's a little disappointing because that should have been me, the world champion. But I think
By the result, or you weren't surprised by him getting dropped.
well, I was in shock because I didn't think he was gonna knock down the first round. I thought he was gonna outbox Cano, but Cano took care of business and knocked him out in 1 round. So it was pretty impressive by Cano.
Now as you seen that fight, and now you got the call to fight Linares. Do you feel like possibly you can get the knockout because you see him as as an opponent that not with a strong chin?
Well, he does have a good chin. Cano was a 140-pounder, but definitely he's a lot older than I am. And he's on his way out. He already did what he had to do in the sport of boxing. Now it's my turn to do at least half of what he did, because he did a lot. So at one time he was one of the best 135-pounders. So no credit taken away from him. He's a great fighter, but this is my time now.
Now in your division, there's so many other great fighters. Have you seen any other fighters that impress you and say, you know what, if I take care of business versus Linares, I could be fighting, for a world title against these top guys?
Well, there's what the best fighter at 135 hands down has to be Vasily Lomachenko, and the other 2 champions, which is I believe is Teofimo Lopez,
right,
and David Haney.
And Haney. Right, and speaking of Teofimo, he just had a spectacular knockout versus Richard Comey on December 14th. Did you see that fight?
Oh yes.
Now, how did you see it going as planned, just like that? Teofimo getting the knockout.
No, I was pretty much shocked. What the best fighter at 135 hands down has to be Vasily Lomachenko, and the other 2 champions, which is I believe is Teofimo Lopez
Right.
and
And
David Haney.
Haney. Right. Speaking of Teofimo, he just had a spectacular knockout versus Richard Comey on December 14th. Did you see that fight?
Oh yes.
Now,
Yeah.
now, now, how did you see it going as planned, just like that? Teofimo getting the knockout.
No, I was pretty much shocked. 'Cause, I forgot the champion's name, but
Oh, Richard,
he
yeah,
has a
Richard Comey, yeah,
Richard Comey has a really strong right hand,
right.
but Tofino just took him out in the first round, which was pretty exciting, man, when it happened.
Now, if you take care of Linares, and the speculation is Teofimo and Lomachenko were gonna fight in April or May. Who do you have winning that fight, and are you next in line?
Well, I see Lomachenko winning that fight. I think he has a lot more experience than Teofimo Lopez.
Okay.
And like I said before, I'm a warrior. I'm a champion, and then I love to fight the best at 135 pounds, regardless of who they are or how they beat.
Now, there's so many champions, and this division is getting harder and harder. You said before Lomo's the top guy. In your opinion, who do you have coming second? Because Teofimo's up there, Haney's up there, and plenty of the fighters are definitely
I think it's Loma, Teofimo, and Haney. My top three.
That's your top three. Okay.
Yeah.
So going into this fight, you said it's kind of like a make or break fight for you, right?
Yes. I'm not that young anymore, like those guys are.
Okay.
And I need to learn as I go, but I don't have my whole life in boxing, so I gotta either win or do something else.
Okay. Now, where can the boxing world and the fans reach you?
Well, they can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at The Solution 1990.
There you have it, Carlos the Solution Morales. Thank you for your time, Carlos.